Kyalite is a locality on the Wakool River in the Riverina district of the Australian state of New South Wales. It is part of Balranald Shire and is approximately 890 kilometres (550 miles) southwest of the state capital Sydney and 400 kilometres (250 miles) northwest of Melbourne. Kyalite was formerly known as Wakool Crossing. At the 2006 census, Kyalite had a population of 108. History. Kyalite lies within the traditional country of the Muthi Aboriginal people. Wakool Crossing. The village of Wakool Crossing, the site of present-day Kyalite, was founded by Henry Talbot, who in about 1848 established a punt service across the Wakool River at the location. When he became established, Talbot brought out his family from Ireland, including his parents and siblings. His brother John came to Wakool Crossing with his family and assisted Henry Talbot to construct an inn and a general store on land Henry had purchased near his punt. The punt was operated by Harry and Agnes Edwards. Agnes was named Queen Aggie in a ceremony in nearby Swan Hill to mark the British coronation. Their descendants include musician Cutcher Edwards. In 1854, John Talbot was the licensee of the Wakool Inn. In 1860, Henry Talbot was the licensee of the Wakool Inn. Henry Talbot held the license of the Wakool Hotel between 1865 and at least 1870. In 1882, Talbot sold the hotel to Thomas Spinks, who held the license until 1889. In 1890, the publican of the Wakool Hotel was John James, and from 1891 to 1893 it was John Spinks. He was Thomas's only son. Thomas had died in January 1890. The original hotel was burnt down and rebuilt in 1890 by the Spinks family. The hotel license was transferred from John Spinks to Lewis James in August 1893. The property was later owned by a Mr. Pappen, whose family still reside in the region. Wakool Crossing Post Office opened on 1 June 1911 and was renamed Kyalite in 1927. The railway reached Kyalite in 1928. When it became a station on the railway line from Kerrang, Victoria, across the Murray River to Stony Crossing, New South Wales. The line was not a success and trains ceased running north of the Murray in 1943. In 1976, Kyalite was described in the following terms. It consists of a post office, public hall, general store, with petrol pumps, hotel, tennis courts, cricket oval, about 5 private houses and has 66 persons on the electoral roll. Bourke and Wills. On 13 September 1860, the Bourke and Wills expedition to the Gulf of Carpentaria arrived at Wakool Crossing and dined at Henry Talbot's hotel. The next day they crossed the Wakool River by Talbot's punt and Bourke paid £9.6.0 for portage, provisions and "murder of policeman." On 13 July 1979, working as a detective, Senior Constable Bob Lane of the Victoria Police accompanied a suspect from Piangle to a campsite across the state border at Kyalite, New South Wales. While searching the suspect's bus, the suspect, Daniel Bernard Chapman, shot Lane twice in the head with a rifle that he had previously hidden, killing him instantly. Following a massive manhunt involving both Victorian and New South Wales police members, Chapman was apprehended 7 days later after he had dumped the police car in the river, and was sentenced to life in prison. He was released just 13 years later. Media related to Kyalite, New South Wales at Wikimedia Commons.